Hi everybody, it's Julie here. So it's my birthday today and I decided to do a birthday tarot spread. Often what I do for my YouTube channel is I will do a spread, and I always tell people, when I do a reading for all of you, I end up doing a reading for myself. This is something we all have know and love. We've learned in tarot. So I think it's the opposite too. Today I'm reading for myself, special birthday reading, but what I read for myself, there may be a message in it for some of you. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. With that being said, let's get started. So for my tarot birthday spread today, there are 7 cards. I have clarified. I'm using the Weird World Tarot as my base cards, and I'm using the Light Seers deck for my clarifiers. And I have a Queen of the Moon Oracle card here that I have picked for myself. So we'll take a look at that at the end as my guidance or advice. So this tarot birthday spread, it follows certain areas. So we're going to start up here. So this is, number 1 is celebrate. It says, what else should I celebrate today in addition to my birthday? So let me pick up this card really quick. I got the 8 of Pentacles. I know exactly what this is. Not only am I celebrating my birthday, but look how far I've come in the year, in this past year alone. Not to mention the 2 years since I've been realigned with my spiritual journey. But I've done a lot of work, not just in tarot, but in expanding my psychic abilities. Just tapping in, tuning in, sensing, thinking, understanding, believing, as someone we all know and love would say. So with the 8 of Pentacles, I've done a lot of growing this past year. I definitely feel different. Am I a master tarot reader? Sure, I'll take it. But I'm continuing to master it as I learn and I intuit more and more and more. There's always something new. I clarified this card, 8 of Pentacles, with the Judgment card. This card, to me personally, this is my soul being pulled towards what it's meant to be. What I'm meant to do, the people I'm meant to be around. So being with all of you in this group and speaking to everyone else who might be on YouTube, doing all this for all of you, this is all part of my path. This is what I was meant to do. And that has more than been chosen in these cards, as you will see later. So my soul has been pulled and done a lot of work. So it just clarifies that I am where I'm meant to be and that I have grown, and this is exactly where I'm meant to be, even if it doesn't always feel like it. So with the second card is the lesson. I'm going to pick up this card real quick. The Page of Cups. What was the major lesson of your previous year? The Page of Cups tells me, listen to the messages that you get. They pop into your head, or they show up as something you see, hear, or sense. It can happen anyway. My biggest lesson over this past 2 years was learning to trust my intuition. I struggled a lot the first year that I started growing, but this past year, I have learned to just accept that, okay, I get these messages, they are what they are. I started telling myself, just go with it. Learning to trust the messages I get has really helped cement in, my abilities, and that, even if it sounds far-fetched, there really is something to it, and I have not been wrong. I don't want to say, but I've already made a prediction that is coming true, which not all of the things that I would predict or that I see coming, I would want to come true, but sometimes you can't help it. You see what you see, and if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I'm just letting things play out as they are meant to. So the Page of Cups is that reminder for me that I've come a long way to listening to what God, universe, and spirit have to say. It comes from all directions. So I clarified that with the 9 of Swords, because that tells me that I have had doubts. I have had doubts. I have not believed in myself. I have not listened to my intuition all the time. This past year has been a struggle to believe, to have faith, to trust. Those things are slowly starting to settle in. Everything's sinking in now. No more anxiety and me worrying that, oh my gosh, am I delusional about what I'm seeing? Am I crazy? I don't want to think this. And I know some of you feel that way too. Don't. I'm not. It may seem far-fetched, like I said before, but some of the things that I am seeing, I am noticing more and more signs towards it. I am constantly being bombarded by signs and synchronicities and channeled messages and songs and dreams and different things that I'm just getting. And there it is. Like, I just know. I just know things. So I would say I've learned that lesson. I'm still continuing to learn that lesson, and it's still going to be a little bit of a struggle, but I've come a long way. So with number 3 is the theme. What is the energetic theme of the year to come? It relates. 10 of Wands. I'm carrying the burden of knowing, the claircognizance. There are things that come to me that I know. With the dreams and everything, I've been having dreams for like a year of things to come, and I'm starting to see signs. And it's kind of a helpless feeling. You know, I have to have the burden. I have to carry that knowledge with me. Whether it's considered to be positive or negative, I have to carry that message with me and know that things are going to happen. I'm not necessarily supposed to step in here. I just have a knowing that I have to let things happen in nature as they will. It's sometimes hard to do that because, you know, you don't want to see, you know, anybody in your life or yourself. You don't want to go through the struggles you go through, and you don't want to see anyone else struggle either. But sometimes you have to. You have to take the good with the bad. And the good and the bad in here, in my case, though, I'm not seeing anything that's so scary, you know, that it's going to ruin anybody's life. No. The good and the bad come together, and sometimes good things, you know, they just come naturally, and it's great, and we celebrate. But sometimes bad things have to happen, or what we consider negative things that we're not happy with. These things have to happen in order for good things to happen. Like, you can't go anywhere if you just stay stuck in something that you're not meant to be in. I clarified that with the Queen of Cups, and I love it because I have a lot of love, and I'm just putting as much love out there as I can. This is me just allowing it to flow, the love, and, you know, just feeling everything, because I feel a lot. I'm just allowing that because I have to carry this. So whatever comes, I have to release those emotions as they come and allow the universe to do its work. Good theme. Good theme. It's the same theme. It's going to keep going. I think it may change. We'll see in another year. So number 4, relationships. And so relationships, the energies around your relationships for the coming year. Now, this might seem like the scary card. Oh, scary. It's not. 5 of Cups. I'm not worried about it. This isn't the traditional card, but I can tell you, you know, this is me. In my relationships, they're growing. There's a lot of changes, and 5s are about changes. I don't see obstacles. I don't see loss here. What I see is hope. I see that, you know, I still have those 2 cups. I may not be able to see it, but that hope is still there, and those relationships are building. And that's kind of what the 6 of Swords is clarifying on this 5 of Cups. I know it looks sad, but I don't view it that way. I view it as moving forward in these relationships. I was looking, you know, I'm looking out over nature here, alone in the 5 of Cups, but in the 6 of Swords, I'm moving forward. And I'm moving forward with friends, with family, you know, everybody that I love in my life. I'm growing these relationships. So this is the energies on the coming year that I'm going to continue to grow these relationships and deepen the bonds with the people that I have in my life. And this is something that's much, much needed for me. And if this is a lesson that you need to learn too, just pay attention. Continue to grow the bonds, even if it's a little bit uncomfortable. You know, some of us tend to be lone wolves, but we need this because you need people that you can depend on and rely on. You need people that you can reach out to in times of need, even if it's just to talk. So that's going to be a very important lesson for me this year, is to continue to grow and move forward in these relationships. And I know that I'll look back one day and, you know, I'm going to be happy that I continued to put in the effort there, that I continued to grow with people, because those are the ones that are going to be with you till the end. And then here's like my favorite one here. Work. Number 5, the energies around your work and career over the course of the year. Okay, I haven't been working. I'm sorry, I haven't. But this is I got the Sun card twice. I mean, it's self-explanatory. I'm exactly where I need to be. I'm not where I personally want to be. I mean, I'd like to be making money, but my whole path in the past couple of years has been set to, you need to be a tarot reader for a career. It's not an easy thing to do, especially, you know, being in the Bible Belt, being in a place where people don't tend to believe in this, but offering comfort, offering guidance, just being able to read for people, it does something wonderful for me. So I find it to be a very symbiotic relationship when I, as a reader to a querent. I love getting readings too, so I just feel like it's a give and take. Very reciprocal. And it makes me happy. And you can tell this makes me happy to be able to read for people. And reading for you right now makes me happy. I mean, I'm up early on my birthday, you guys, just for you. So I woke up and I was like, I want to go back to sleep. But I'm here doing this reading because I was requested to share this with all of you. So I'm going to post this. And hopefully you guys will listen to it and you'll get something out of it too. But yes, where my work is, and yeah, over the course of the year, I'm exactly where I need to be with the tarot. This is exactly what I need to do, and I know that a big thing is coming. I will be happy doing it. And I have decided I'm probably going to get onto one of those hotlines. It sounds weird, but I think people calling me and asking for readings is exactly what I need to do because it's one-on-one. I can read for them like this, like I talk on my YouTube, and it just flows pretty naturally for me. So I have a good idea of where my work is heading. Number 6 is my health. So what does it say? The energies around your health and well-being this coming year. We have the Fool. So I have been getting this inkling, like building in my body, it's this urge to make changes again because my health has been up and down, and I have done a lot of stuff towards, you know, taking care of things, you know, getting my eyes checked. You know, I just had a blood test, you know, well-being at the, you know, doctor's office. Like, I'm doing all these things to just, let's check these things off the list. Let's make sure that I'm in the best health I can be. It gets harder as you get older. And I've been kind of pushing towards this new journey of like, I've lost at least 30 pounds in the past year, and it's been a struggle, you know. It's been a struggle. I lost a little bit more than that, and then I gained a little bit back because of medications and different things. So my theme, we know my theme for the year, but one of my goals that is going to be aligned with that is to be healthier, to find a healthier way. I want to see what is safe for me to do. But I think that, you know, getting out there and exercising, I'd like to go back to the gym at least twice a week. It was definitely building muscle. And if I can find a way to afford it, I'm going to go back and do it again. And I'm going to dedicate myself to it. But I'm going to dedicate myself to also, you know, trying to cook more for myself. It's a struggle cooking for family when everybody is picky and they don't want the same thing. Drives me nuts. So it's a new adventure for me getting healthier. I've definitely been motivated and inspired by some of you around me, you know, being healthier within yourself. And I would like to do the same. This is something that I needed. And I have literally asked God to put people in my life that will inspire and motivate me instead of putting people in my life that will only be a bad influence. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but, you know, some of the guys that are interested in me kind of just want to be taken care of all the time, which I don't mind some of that. But some of the guys that have shown interest recently, you know, they just sit around all the time and they like to eat and drink, and there's not much activity there in the way of being healthy. They don't eat healthy, they don't exercise and things. And I'm thinking, you know, I want somebody in my life who is healthier, because when they're healthier, I'm healthier. So I've realized I need to be around people that are right for me in different ways. And so my friends are friends. I'm never going to judge you for eating Oreos or anything like that. Trust me, I just ate a bag of those myself and I shouldn't have, but it's my birthday week and I'm definitely not holding back. But I will say that, you know, once the birthday is done this week, you know, I'm back to doing my regular thing. But I think you should indulge every once in a while. So that's what the Fool is about. And the Eight of Cups clarifies it, because this is me. This is me walking away from the habits. You know, I've been emotionally charged as an emotional eater before. I got away from that. That's why I'm a self-taught cook, is because, you know, I taught myself to cook and bake and do all these things to be healthier. And because I thought, you know, I don't need all this stuff with the additives in it. If I make it myself, I know what goes in it and I know how healthy or unhealthy it is. So if I want to indulge, I can, but at least I know what's in it. but I'm going to be walking away from that, more exercise, more water, more greens and protein and things like that. Am I going to have sugar? Sure. But I'm going to try to make sure that it is the real deal. Like, let's get some cane sugar in there. If we're going to eat real butter, healthy flour, things like that. None of this stuff that they mess with. I feel like it's messing with too many people in the world. Additives are terrible. Okay, so with that being said, we get to the last one. Spirituality. That's the 7th card. The energies and spiritual lessons you will be encountering this year. I got the Page of Wands. This is all about me following my path. He's in a very desert-like area. Sometimes I feel like I'm without water. I'm like, okay, you showed me this a year ago and I haven't gotten anything since. So I feel like I'm having a drought of my intuition at times, but it's there. It's there. This is me following that intuition, and I'm still a page. I'm still young. I'm inexperienced with the intuition. Like, I strayed away from it for so long. It's always been there. I've always had a natural ability to trust my intuition, but now I'm leaning into it. And so this is it. The lessons and the energies this coming year is to still follow your intuition, trust in your intuition, trust that you're being guided. The universe, God, spirits, wherever they want me to go, they're putting a path in front of me that has only led me to wonderful people and places like yourselves. So I'm doing exactly what I'm meant to do. That Sun card over here. And it's clarified by the 9 of Cups because this makes me happy. This path is all about me being guided. Again, this is just a reminder for me. Trust your intuition, because look at this. I mean, here's the water. The water that I'm missing, it's here with the 9 of Cups. Completion, attainment. This is where I'm being led through the desert to the oasis of my desires. So that is what I look at, and I'm heading towards just everything that I love. So I cannot wait. It's going to be a great year. I look forward to it, ending up here. I mean, that's what I'm looking forward to most. So I do have an oracle card here. The Queen of the Moon Oracle. For anybody who does the moon thing, it's waxing crescent 4, if that's important to you. But it's number 6. It's self-love. I love this. My advice and guidance from Spirit says, I need to continue to love myself. And 6 reverts back to the Lover's card too. So, I have these powerful relationships that I am in, like wonderful friendships and things. But not just, it's not just friends, family. These are high spiritual connections for me, all of you. So being connected with you, I'm learning to love myself more and more and more every day. And loving myself is making me strong. It's making me trust in my intuition. It's keeping me on my path. It's keeping me healthier. It's keeping me happier. And I'm going to end up getting everything I want in the long run. I'm definitely heading towards something beautiful. So I hope that this has been great for me. Happy birthday to me. But even if it's not your birthday and you're just checking this out, I hope that one of these messages has, I don't know, set off an alarm bell with you somehow. Maybe not an alarm bell, but I just hope it's making sense and that maybe you get something out of it too. So, that's pretty much it. It's time for me to go enjoy my birthday. So with that, I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.